I'm going to show you exactly how I go about doing that for myself, me personally. Of course, what good is a cup of tea unless it has a receptacle? Now, I've chosen a very special holder for my beverage today. The Inspire mug. This is quite a treasure of mine because I always like to start off with a bright idea. Now, we will then need to move on to the next important apparatus, that being the kettle. Now, the kettle is going to have to be full of water because, as with most things in life, tea begins with water. The demonstration is as follows. Yeah, cool. So, there's our water. Nice and secure. And once we have that fastened, we're going to turn the kettle on. Now, this is arguably the most lengthy, tedious, boring, dull part of the process. Sometimes the noise can be overwhelming, drowning, not very stimulating, or if it is stimulating, it's usually an emotional reaction of the anger variety. But this I find is quite important because it does prepare you to settle in for what is going to be one of the most heavenly, joyful experiences you are ever going to witness. Taste buds, that is. You can click the stare at the tea all day. That would be strange. But it is going to take its time. So, while I pile on the throttle on here, we're going to move on to, of course, you're probably thinking, tea. Tea. Well, the proof is in the pudding, my friend, or the tea in the tea bag. Now, most tea receptacles come in the form of very small, often fit in the palm of your size bag. But I like to come prepared with these things, you know? So, we're going to get our tea bag as follows. And once that is, of course, out of the way, we're going to put the tea bag in the teacup like so. Now, most people can have their tea in a variety of different ways. Me, personally, I'm a bit of a herbal nut myself. However, I assume you're not going to be that because it is a rather uncommon and orthodox practice. So, I'm going to introduce you to my good friend, sugar. Now, sugar is very nice for flavoring. It can, of course, make your tea sweet. So, let's get ourselves one of God's great teaspoons. Once we have a teaspoon, of course, I hope these instruments aren't becoming too erratic and confusing for you because that would be a bit messy now, wouldn't it? We're going to get the teaspoon and we're just going to take measurements. Now, very, very confusing to think how much sugar are we going to take quantity-wise. Teaspoon, we're going to take a certain amount of grams. So, 1 and like magic. There's our tea. Sorted. Well, not just yet, of course. We need to add the most important part, the water. But the sugar, I'm going to go back here for now. We don't need it. Not that there's anything against it. We just don't need it right now. The teaspoon, however, this is going to live here for the time being. And would you look at that like magic? Our tea is ready to be made. Now, this very hot water is boiling. That is what a kettle does. So be sure not to burn yourself as you pour this. And we'll be very, very careful, of course. Now, once we fill the tea to a certain level, like so, we're going to put the kettle out. We don't need no more. It's done and out of the way, out of its business. Now, some people could leave their tea just like this. It doesn't have to be the way. We can add more. We are creative, my friend, and we never ever stop inventing. The next thing we can do, get a little milk. What's a bit of dairy? Just something nice to have. Almost reminds me of having a bit of cereal in the morning. Something just to wake you up and give you a bit of nutrition. Now again, the milk we're going to be adding like the sugar, very, very small amounts. It's not going to take much, just add a little bit of flavor and a little bit of calcium, of course. The milk quantity just add the tiniest splash, just until we see a bit of color, of course. Now, that's our friend Mr. Milk out of the way. We just gotta mix things now. We got our teaspoon handy, don't we? But there's still a little bag there. Now, Mr. Teabag was our friend, of course, at some point in time, but he isn't anymore. Nothing against him, of course. He's done his job for today. The flavor is there. So, we're going to get our teaspoon, and we're just going to press the tea bag against the edge of the cup, just to make sure all that excess flavor is out of there. We want to get all the tea that we want out of this cup. Now, once the tea bag is, of course, firmly squeezed, we just need to take it with us. Where's the tea bag going? The bin. Now that's disposed of, we just do a little mix and stir, get all the fine ingredients of Mother Nature's tea all together there. Although, of course, it's not necessarily Mother Nature's tea, is it? Because it's not herbal. We're not hippies. But that, rat-a-tat-tat, is our tea done. Saying goodbye to all of our friends, enjoying a nice warm cup of tea. And there we have it. That's all yours, your brand new cup of tea that you made yourself. I really hope that you found this tutorial enjoyable, entertaining, but most of all, educational. It's a very useful skill to be able to have this in your home where you can enjoy any last cup of tea you could possibly hope to make. It's times like these that I often think, you know, tea is quite the enjoyable reward. I mean, look at yourself, you must be exhausted after all that. I know I am. Tea can often be enjoyed most in the comfort and company of friends or family. I'm completely alone in the world. Thank you for watching.